With you, and we're taking a live look over our Fort Myers riverfront camera where we are met with sun and clouds overhead. Not a bad way to kick off our Tuesday, though those temperatures quickly warming. If you're watching us in Punta Gorda, Englewood, Everglades City, Bonita Springs, you are already in the 90s across Southwest Florida. Expect to warm up at least a few more degrees. 86 in Lehigh Acres, 87 in Lake Placid, 89 in Ave Maria. Cape Coral, you are reaching temperatures of 87 degrees right now. Looking at Wink Live Doppler 3X radar, and the bulk of the rainfall we're tracking is offshore in the Gulf of Mexico, producing some lightning strikes on Wink Live Doppler 3X radar. But overall, we're seeing mostly clear conditions, starting to see a little pop-up shower work its way in our far interior areas. We'll start to see more activity as we go throughout the afternoon, meaning scattered storms in the forecast as we have a southerly flow today yet again, picking up all that moisture from the Florida Straits and working its way towards us here, leading to those scattered storms as we go throughout the afternoon. Into the evening, we'll see our activity decrease, and then we'll see some partly cloudy skies behind that with our temperatures in the 80s. So looking at your hour-by-hour forecast, expect to warm up about a degree or two as we go throughout the afternoon hours. Then those scattered showers and storms that do develop, they will cool down those areas that they do impact, and then we'll be back down into the 80s across all of Southwest Florida, in the upper 70s into the overnight hours. I want to give you a quick look at the tropics as now we are in September. We're nearing that peak of hurricane season. Again, hurricane season goes until November 30th. We're watching 3 areas out there, including this tropical wave that is entering the Caribbean, has a 40% chance of developing. Models really struggling to get a hold of this system. This is the one we've been watching over the past few days. You may have heard our Wink weather team talking about this throughout the past few days. Well, this is expected to track towards the west, towards the Yucatan Peninsula, and enter the northwestern Gulf of Mexico later on next week. Just keeping an eye on it as it does have that medium chance of developing. Behind that, we have a tropical wave that has a 10% chance of developing. That is in the central Atlantic. Not expected to impact our weather here locally either, as it's running to a lot of dry air. We've been thankful for that Saharan dust that helps to help these storms not develop like they would want to, and that is good news for us here. And then behind that, another tropical wave. This is the time of year where we see those tropical waves come off the coast of Africa and they push their way into the Atlantic. This one also has a 40% chance of developing. Again, models don't really do much with this, so we are just going to continue to watch. And hurricane season ends November 30th again. So overall, looking at our local forecast closer to home, 7 to 10 day forecast, 91 degrees here locally for today, scattered storms. Notice how scattered storms are sticking around not only for today, but for the rest of the week as well, as we're seeing all that moisture overhead. Temperatures not really fluctuating much. This is actually typical though for the first week in September. We see those temperatures stay in the low 90s, and that's what we're expecting each and every day.